Oh, they're live.
Hey, THL. It's been a while. A short little, well, seems like almost a month now. But
Something
welcome,
like
welcome, and more welcomes. Want to introduce a good buddy of mine, teammate, and fellow board member, Ron Mexico. How you doing, sir?
Yo, what's up, Saku?
Doing the awards thing, man. We're doing the awards thing, so...
Doing the awards thing. Check out our bow ties.
Check them out.
We're all, fancy dressed up for the occasion.
I know. And we also got, I think we're trying to, I forgot that the Oscars are on. Is it something like that? Anyway, anybody that watches the Oscars, I don't personally, but felt since we're doing awards, we might also be in somewhat formal fashion with some bow ties flying around.
I dig it. Hey. Hearthstone every day.
He's rhyming all the time. Ron Mexico. All right. So, welcome to everybody that's able to view the stream. Hope everybody's doing well this weekend. Time went ahead an hour for most, if not all.
I know. Oh,
so I'm still getting used to that. Schedules are messed up, but yeah, we're floating along here. So I'm going to start off with some of the introductions here that we got going on. Other than my gracious host, Ron Mexico, we got Legacy Series Season 26 coming to a close. We got Hero Series at Season 23, Pro Series at Season 14, and Wild Series at Season 11. All finishing off. I'm trying to remember how long it's been since the last playoff. It was what? I'm going to say 3 weeks. Does that sound about right? Something like that.
Yeah, your guess is as good as mine.
Okay. Chat can help us fill in the blanks there if they so choose. But yeah, we're gonna jump into it here. So we're gonna start off with a Legacy Series. I just gotta find my. There we go. Just had to find my spreadsheet here. I lost it for some stupid reason. But anyway, let's go to the awards. We'll do a Legacy first, like I mentioned. So we're going to start off with a Big Game Hunter. Usually that is done by a large, or it's awarded to the player that basically knocks off somebody that is of higher PR skill. With Legacy Series and Hero Series, they do have PRs. So coming in first place this season, it's Roofski in week 6. Had a 234 PR difference with the person that he played that week.
Yeah, pretty intense. 234. It's a
Yep.
big difference. So huge win for Roofski in week 6, and congrats on winning the BGH.
Right. And honorable mention is Truth AM with 219. So congrats to Roofski.
Lot of seasons you think 219 might take it, but Roofski had a big topple there.
Yeah. All right. So we go to the next one. Ron's going to announce that one for best captain.
All right. Next up, Legacy Series Season 26. Best captain goes to Bone Masher for another APM team. This one, all posse missing, in parentheses, Lost Boys. Had 0 DQs, 6 wins, 0 losses, and 1 tie for a 64.966% game win percentage. Very impressive season from Bone Masher and APM. And our honorable mention goes to Diamond from Last Dance, 0 DQs and a 7-0. Not good enough, even with an undefeated season, because it goes off of the game win percentage, which was slightly lower at 61.11. So big congratulations to Bone Masher.
Way to go, Bone Masher. And I'm going to have to correct myself. I forgot to adjust the person that won, actually, the Legacy. I didn't change the name, so silly me. I'm going to bounce back to that. So it was Fade to Black that had the big PR difference. So sorry about the misannouncement there. I just must have copy pasted.
Oh, it was not Roofski. It was Fade to Black.
It was Fade to Black. Yep. So
Roofski might be up for a different BGH, perhaps in a different series from this season.
Yeah.
So our bad. Fade to Black won the BGH for the week 6 difference.
I'm new here, so
congrats to Fade to Black.
We're new here. Actually, it's mostly me.
Suck his first stream.
Oh goodness. Okay, so we're starting off really good. So best captain, at least we got that right. That's good. That's 1 in a row. So now we go on to there was no rookies in Legacy Series. So now we're doing comeback player, which got awarded to Dr. Bomb MD with a 3-4 record from previous season to 5-2 this season. So congrats to Dr. Bombed for
very nice comeback season. Well done. 5-2 is like a 71 something % win rate, I think, which is a very nice improvement over sub 500. Great season.
Yeah. All right. Now we get to the very important one. I should say honorable mention for a comeback player is also Epic Cat, and You Kitten Me as well. So congrats to those individuals. And MVP?
On to MVP. Our MVP winner for Legacy Series Season 26 goes to Epic Cat, who went 7-0 with a 21-6 game score. That's a 72.16% weighted game win rate. Just absolutely incredible season. I mean, anytime you go undefeated, there's a solid chance you're winning the MVP, and Epic Cat takes it down.
Way to go, Epic Cat. All right.
And our honorable mention, extremely close, by the way. Also an undefeated season by Caleb EM, who went 7-0 with a 21-7 game score. So literally the smallest fraction of a difference that made the difference there in that MVP race. Was hotly contested, 70.0% weighted game win rate for Caleb. So very, very close. Incredible season. Just Epic Cat had a marginally better by 1 game seasons. Takes down the MVP.
Yeah. It's amazing to actually, come at 7-0 for 2 MVPs. It just came down to that one game. All right.
Every game counts. Sometimes it matters. Sometimes matters less.
As long as you win the playoffs, right? All
That's
right.
a really, yeah.
Series text. All right. So now we're going to get into Hero Series. If I can type this correctly. Doing this on the fly, so forgive me for some delays here, but there we go. Got the right
Season
color.
23
So
for
BGH.
Hero.
You may have heard this name before. I don't know where. But we'll go with Roofski. Getting BGH for week 4 at 211 over their opponent. Honorable mention is Osmonaut week 5 at 171.24. So big numbers.
Very nice job by Roofski. Roofski fans going crazy. We're baited into thinking it was a BGH win in Legacy, but he did still, of course, win a BGH this season for Heroes. So nice job.
Yeah. So we didn't cheat you out of that. Sorry. All right. So we'll go to best captain, Ron. Oh,
Best captain.
Yeah, that was you.
Yeah. Yeah. So best captain for Hero Series season 23 goes out to Ribobson for F2L Black, coming in with 0 DQs, a 5-1-1 record, and a 60% game win rate. Honorable mention, once again, Diamond. That's 2 honorable mentions in 2 series for the Last Dance, 0 DQs with a 5-2 record and 58.04% game win rate. So very close for Diamond, but Rebob takes down the best captain award.
Congrats to Rebob. All right. No rookie of the season for Hero Series, but we are going to do comeback player, which is going to be coming in with a 2-3 record from last season to a 7-0. Congratulations to Pace. Tearing it up.
Yeah, you can't really improve much more than that. That's incredible.
Nope. Yep.
Great season for Pace.
On pace for 7-0. Can't do any better than that for next season, but I guess they can try unless we had 8 weeks. Then that's how they better it. 8-0 sounds good. Maybe.
Can you win comeback player to go from 7-0 to 8-0? Probably not.
Nah, percentages don't work out, but that's
maybe just an MVP instead.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
can
We'll
console
do
yourself with that.
Honorable mention, a good friend of mine, Wayfair. They had a 4-4 record last season to improve to a 6-1. So, way to go, Wayfair, on the honorable mentions. And we got Ron bringing in. Hopefully, I get this right.
All right. And next up, we've got MVP for Hero Series Season 23. And you may not be too shocked to see that the player who just won comeback player with a 7-0 record, it was also good enough to take down the MVP. So it is Pace again here with a 7-0 record, 21-9 game score, a 65.82% weighted game win rate is good for the Hero MVP. Which is not Epic Cat, but we'll change that in a moment.
Oh, it's not Epic Cat right now?
Epic Cat was Legacy.
Oh. Where am I? It's one of those streams, guys. So MVP was...
It's his first stream. Don't worry about it.
What happened? Where did I go?
You could just maybe change it manually, or did you already have it like loaded in there?
I think I just copy pasted by accident in there. So there's copy pasting being silly. So here's the real announcements. Here's the real MVP.
Hey, there we go. All right, Pace. With the 7-0 record, of course, taking down the Hero Series MVP, and our honorable mention goes to Tab, who put up a 6-1 season with a 20-9 game score and a 65.98% weighted game win rate. So very nice job to Tab, an excellent season. But Pace, of course, going undefeated, wins that MVP.
Way to go. All right. So I'm just trying to fix the next announcement here, which is going to be best captain for pro, but I got to get there first. Where am I? There.
All right, so that is a legacy in the books, and that's hero in the books. Up next, we have the Pro Series, and that is season 14 of Pro.
Can you believe it's 14 seasons so far for Pro? And it seems longer than that.
I know we say it like literally every time we do like any awards show or reveal show or anything like that. We're just like, how have there been so many things? But it turns out time just never stops. And it surprises us constantly all of the time. Wait, what already? It's 14 seasons, it's 26 seasons, it's 23. Oh my God.
How does that happen? So, all right, just fixing up some of the information here before I make the announcement. It's not going to be a surprise to somebody that's on the panel here, but Ron Mexico comes in number 1, best captain for Brushy Tuna, 6-1 records, 0 DQs or minus 0 DQs. That's even better at 63.70% game win. Congratulations to Ronald. Way to go, man.
It's easy to reg the awards when you're on the board.
That's very true. Plus, you have the supporting person that's named Brushy Tuna. So it kind of seems like there's 2 people that won best captain. Does that make sense? Yeah. And
I mean, he claims every award that the Brushy Tuna team has ever won. He's like, yeah, it's because of me.
Of course, it's because of me.
Yeah.
So for consistency's sake, the honorable mention for Pro Series best captain is, yep, you guessed it, Diamond. The Last Dance, 7-0. No DQs at 63.64 GW. So,
yeah, wow. Another super close one. He missed best captain in this one by 0.06%. And Diamond put up 2 undefeated seasons as a captain, both in Legacy and in Pro. No DQs across all 3, Legacy, Hero, and Pro. And still somehow honorable mention in 3 series, Legacy, Hero, and Pro for best captain. Just I think he'll probably just have to console himself with one of the championships that he got with The Last Dance this season, instead of the best captain award. But ever so close for Diamond.
All right, so it brings us to comeback player. I'm just going to make sure the stats are correct so I don't put it up on the board. So Ron, take that one away.
All right, so for comeback player for Pro Series Season 14, we have Wild9, who improved from a 3-4 season to 6-1. I think he was just smurfing so he could win comeback player. I think he won MVP like the season before, or maybe the season before that, where he had a fully undefeated season. So he follows up that with a little bit under 500, and then comes roaring back with an incredible win rate once again. So big congratulations to Wild9 as the comeback player. And we have a whole bunch of honorable mentions. 3 players who all kind of tied for the runner-up spot, with Stinzy from 3-4 to 5-2, with L-Bomb 25, who went 2-5 to 4-3, and with Copa, who went from 1-6 to 3-4. So congratulations to all of those players, and especially to Wild9, who takes down the prize.
Way to go, Wild9. Okay, MVP. Not really a surprise, but I guess coming in with I think it's a 7-1 or 7-0 record, 21-9 games record, I should say, with a 66.77 weighted game win rate percentage. Mr. McBanterface, how are you? Top of the list.
He likes winning those MVP awards in Pro. He just seems to do it a lot.
Well, he's on your team, so you coach him, so I'm sure he takes all that valuable information you provide.
I have about as much to do with McBanterface's success in THL as Brushy Tuna has to do with the team Brushy Tuna's success in THL. Take that statement however you would like.
Yeah, we'll take whatever information that you like, insider information you're able to provide our wonderful chat, as well as the rest of the THL that may tune in at a later time. But yeah, congrats to McBanterface for winning MVP. Honorable mention is Donkey with a 6-1 record. 20-3 was his games. Gosh, why can't I say this? Differential, I guess. So 20 wins, 3 losses out of the entire season. So that's
really super
good.
insane. He swept everybody except one time he got swept, which is unfortunately enough to mean that he can't take down the MVP, because an undefeated season will always trump a season with 1 loss, no matter how impressive all of your other victories were. So an amazing season for Donkey nonetheless. One of the strangest ones I think I've ever seen. I was on the receiving end of one of those sweeps, by the way. It was unpleasant. Donkey's a very good player.
He's a very good player indeed.
Yeah. Came really close to an MVP, just a hair short.
All right. Yep. And he came in with I think it was a 78? Yeah.
Yeah, something like 78% weighted game win rate.
Yeah, 78.63. That's what I see now. So all righty. So that concludes our MVP. Just gotta get rid of that information so I can put up the next category here in a scant second. All right, so Pro Series is concluded. We're coming into the Wild season. Oops, try and spell Wild is even better. Which in their 11th season, so best captain. Ron.
All right. So, best captain for Wild season 11 goes to Copa from Staff of the 5 Dubs, coming in with a 0 DQ and 56.04% game win rate.
I don't have the games won, and I'm not sure why. So,
yeah, I didn't see it on there either. I figured Copa knows.
Yeah, we'll say 6. We'll say 6-0 until there's a dispute somewhere.
And the noted regular tyrant of Wild, F2L Viridian, Marty B as captain, coming in with the honorable mention in this one, with also 0 DQs and a 49.52% game win rate. So very nice job to Copa and Staff of the 5 Dubs for winning best captain.
Yeah, probably one of the better Wild Series names too. So, okay. Best captain done. Rookie of the season, none. There wasn't any for Wild. So we're doing comeback player. And it was a tie. So coming in 2-4 from last season to a 5-1 this season, we got Sprinkle and Starzy. So sounds like an ice cream flavor. So
it kind of does. Sprinkle and Stazari both with the same exact improvement. 2-4 to 5-1. Pretty incredible.
Yeah. So congrats to those two. Honorable mention is Memnarch at 3-3 to 4-1. Then we got Uriel 1-5 to 2-3. So congrats to those two individuals that were improved their score from last season. So, all right. Last, not least, another MVP.
All right. Last up, MVP for Wild Series goes to Lorthos, who posts another undefeated season. Did we get undefeated seasons from every MVP? We did in Legacy, Hero, Pro, and Wild, all of them. Undefeated seasons by our winners. And that is going to be Lorthos taking the 5-0, 15-6 game score with a 68.33% weighted game win rate, with honorable mention Stazari coming in with a 4-1, 14-8 game score and a 49.52 weighted game win rate. Well, I guess the undefeated part could be disputed.
Yeah.
I think we posted McMansion Face at
yeah,
7-0, but he actually got like 701 or something. Don't worry about that part.
7 dash something asterisk anomaly figure factor. Yeah, whatever.
At least in my spreadsheet, it shows everybody is at an undefeated record.
Yes. So the information that Ron was supplied is what he's reading off to. So
there you go. Very, very nice season by Lorthos. Well done and well earned on the Wild Season 11 MVP.
100%. Okay, so this brings us to our freestyling, wheeling and dealing crossover player that Ron is going to casually jump in and say, oops,
all right, so content awards.
Nope.
Well, content or not, I guess not exactly content, but like our other awards, not directly tied to any specific season, which covers also content, as well as, of course, the crossover player, which is my favorite award out of the group of them every season. The crossover player winner is Memnarch. With an incredible season across the board, going 4-3 with a 15-10 game score in Legacy, 6-3 in Pro with a 23-16 game score, 5-1 in Wild with a 17-10 game score. So aggregate matches was 15-7, aggregate games was 55-36 for a match win percentage of 69.09%.
Yeah.
Nice. A weighted match win rate of 70.94. Aggregate game win rate of 60.44%, and the aggregate PAR of 13.28. Very incredible, impressive season in a very weird one. This was a strange season for sure, and I think more challenging than most to put up a strong win rate. So very impressively done by Memnarch. And our honorable mention for crossover player, our runner-up, actually, I think it's not correct in the sheet because they didn't have enough pro matches to qualify. So it would be Ramiat would be our honorable mention player with a 3-3 in Legacy, 6-1 in Hero, and 3-1 in Pro for a 12-5 aggregate matches. Technically a higher aggregate match win rate than Memnarch, but lower in weighted match win rate, which is the decider. So nicely done to Ramiat as well.
Right on. Congrats to Mem and to Ramiat there. So that brings us to some content creation stuff awards. Going with content producer. No stranger to THL. Pretty decent captain, I guess. Question mark? Considering his record.
He's okay.
Considering his Hero Series record.
Don't look at that part from last season. Just check out that he won some Hero MVPs.
Yeah, that's right.
Don't worry about last season's record.
He's an MVP and he's a content producer as well as another board member of the THL. We got 2-star Mako. Congrats for doing a good job on a series that's going to come up hopefully a little bit more frequently.
He makes content gold. He hasn't been around the content scene for THL lately. The last time he was around, though, he pretty much cleaned up on the content awards, and that was the days of Around the Saloon. So he's back, and he's back with a vengeance, grabbing the Content Producer Award for this season. Nice job to 2-star Mako.
Way to go. Board rigged. Confirmed. So... All right, content personality, very well known within the THL community and outside of that. Very good teammates I guess I want to call it clanmate, but it's actually a teammate even for God. Why am I? I'm drawing a blank, Ron. It's your other team outside of THL. AFG. There you go. So. Amberflight Gaming. See, it'll come to me eventually. So I want to congratulate Dankestad for being content personality. Wealth of knowledge of the guy is unreal. And is always doing the little funny little quips, just catch people on to get a laugh out of or a chuckle out of his observations of either content, gameplay, or specific cards or individuals, just to have fun. So congratulations.
Absolutely well deserved.
Dankest. So final category.
Nice job, Dankus Dad.
You got it. Best show. Best show kind of follows with the content producer. So, oops. You don't even get to see it. That's how good it is.
Rank something.
Hey, ranked mode.
So, of course, ranked mode. Mako winning content producer, producing, of course, ranked mode. Content personality won by Dankus Dad, a guest on ranked mode. And best show is won by, you guessed it, ranked mode. Mako once again showing up back to the content scene and sweeping the awards as he does. Nicely done.
Congratulations, Mako. All right. So that concludes our award ceremony stuff. So now we get to go into the All-Star portion. So we're going to start off with Legacy. So, Ron, you could take away, I guess, who kind of kicked it off in Legacy. We're just going to show everybody on the screen at once. So,
all right, awesome.
We know Ron can talk fast, so he can say all the names.
For our Legacy winners for the Red Conference, we have Caleb EM, Yockster, F. Sriracha 1, Rocked You, and Epicat. And for our Legacy All-Stars from Gold, we've got Memnarch, Dr. Bomb D, G-Kick, You Kitten Me, and Haster. So very nice job to all of the aforementioned parties. Excellent season, and congrats on your All-Star win.
All right, here we go with Hero. So Hero, we only had one conference, so unfortunately, but it's the way it happens sometimes. So we get these fine individuals. Just want to center this a little bit more. Here we go. So as you can see, you get Nice Jewish Owl, Pace, Ramiat, Tab, and Wayfair. So congrats to those individuals for getting on the All-Star train and having a great season during Hero.
Absolutely.
All right, now to Pro.
On to Pro for Season 14, your Pro All-Stars. In pink, we have McBanterface, Donkey, Aquaman 575, Pyro Llama, and Neji Boston. And our All-Stars from the Black Conference are Stinzy, Odd Law, Nice Jewish Owl, L-Bomb 25, and Maxibon 1234. Congratulations.
What are the chances of those to be the two new teams and going into the next season? Congrats to everybody. All right. And last but not least, the Wild Series comes in with these 5 individuals. We got Lorthos. I think I missed a R or something. Cesari's in there. Tiger Eye, Memnarch, and Sprinkle. So congrats.
You got it right.
Oh, did I? Okay. For some reason, I think that there's an R before the Z, but that's fine. It's just me and my old age. So,
so there are your Season 11 Wild All-Stars.
yeah.
Congratulations to these players.
Why can't I move it? It's not moving for me. Oh, well. Here we go.
Just wants to stay.
Yep. It's locked in now. So there you have it, everybody, for your All-Stars and your awards. As you can tell by our fancy ties, we're back again.
Very formal.
Yep. Next season
I put on my most formal sombrero.
I've seen that. Yeah.
It happens to be my least formal sombrero as well. But it's not important for right now. What's most important is it's my most formal sombrero.
I like it. So we got one more little thing to announce before we let everybody go for the evening, and that is Battle of the Discords. So that is coming back for next weekend, actually, starting on Saturday. So if anybody's interested, we had 5 Discords that are going to have their patrons kind of join into the BattleFi situation, jump into a tournament. There is some prizes. I was just trying to find it and install while we are chatting here.
So, but yeah, that's right. It is back. It is Battle of the Discords 2, Electric Boogaloo, as we have coming up on March 23rd and March 24th. The Swiss rounds will be taking place on Saturday, March 23rd, and the top 16 will be taking place on Sunday, March 24th. So representatives from THL, Coin Concede, Vicious Syndicate, Tierras del Fuego, or Martian Boo, which is a new community that's been added as one of the other discords that is being represented. Any of those communities with a America's account can participate.
Mm-hmm. And if I remember correctly, we had the winner was from Terra del Fuego. I'm trying to remember who it was offhand. Rashino. There you go.
Yeah, probably Rocinho, because they win all of the tournaments. Always.
So that
I
was
think like if you ever follow the Tierras del Fuego Twitter account or see like they posted results from like a new tournament, it's usually, and Rocinho has won this tournament, and Rocinho has won again in this tournament. It wasn't too surprising to see our Battle of the Discords being won by Rocinho last time around, and it'll be interesting to see if anyone can dethrone them this time around.
Right. We could have Chewy repeating.
Presuming they're playing. Hopefully they're playing.
Well, I guess we'll see once next weekend kicks up. So that's going to, again, the registration is going to close at 11 a.m. Eastern on the 23rd, which is a Saturday. We still don't have a casting crew. I believe I'm going to be doing some of the stream hopping for both days. So it's going to be pretty fun to, we had fun last time, so it'd be pretty interesting to see who actually jumps into the tournament and see who wins it. If it's Rashino, or if I can't even say that properly, but if it's Rashino, then we'll have to ban them forever. So just a heads up. A week.
Just a heads up.
Yeah. You get a week's notice.
But definitely something to look forward to, and we're excited to see that coming in just a couple of weeks.
Mm-hmm.
And a big thank you to everyone, of course, for participating in not only the previous Battle of the Discords, but in participating in the most recent season of THL. And you guys are what makes it such a fun time to continue coming back to, and we can't wait for next season.
Couldn't agree more, Ron. Thank you so much, everybody. Thanks to those people that could join us for the awards and for the All-Star selections there. I want you to have a great week, and we will see you hopefully at Battle of the Discords.
That's right.
Take care, everybody.
Bye, everyone.
Know that I'm